In this video, I want to do an addendum on the Light Guru and Dark Guru videos. And I want to say here, I'm not doing this to shame anyone or make them feel bad. I am saying from my own personal journey, in my seeing my lifetimes and sitting with my higher self, one of the things that I noticed was that the reason why my Dark Guru manifested was that I had lifetimes of the martyr code. I have been martyred for my beliefs many, many lifetimes. And one of those things, that was the reason of learning this ability to empathize with the world, but sacrificing my own body, my own sanity, and my own well-being for that. And in this journey, my reclamation of my own sovereignty and my own individual sense of will and self-empowerment has been about standing up to bullies. And those bullies have manifested not only in my parents, but they've manifested in my spiritual teachers as well. And so I think the reason why these bullies and these dark gurus manifest is because they are fulfilling a function in human consciousness. Everything fulfills a function, even if we don't like that function. And a lot of the function of these dark gurus is to challenge people to develop love for themselves. So fighting that guru and trying to take them down and stop them often ends up being fruitless because they're there for a spiritual reason to be the antagonist in many people's stories. And this is the hard thing to take, that we have to understand a lot of people are on a sovereign journey of their own discovery of self. Some people are learning to open their heart into empathy. Some people are learning to open their heart to self-love and self-sovereignty. And these journeys take time and they unfold, and we need to connect with our higher self before we take any kind of action to quote unquote take down the bad guy. Because it could be that the bad guy was there for us to actually learn how to stand up for ourselves. And I'm not saying this because I am condoning the evil, because it is definitely evil. And to come face to face with such darkness, it can break the self. But I fought it for a long time. I thought that I should fight evil wherever I see it, and it only ended up getting me into a lot of trouble and a lot of pain. In fact, in this lifetime, I helped I helped a lot of women in a cult escape, and I was very public online about it, and I was taken to court for defamation. And I can't say any specifics, but just let me say, going through that is such a harrowing event, being silenced through the courts. And it is hard and humbling to know that, I would have faced either jail time or been out on the streets because I have no support network if I had stood up. So I took the NDA. I took the silencing, and it was hard. It was hard to know that these people were hurting women and they were hurting others. Luckily, I was able to work with one of the other women to end up contacting the authorities, and I know there was an open investigation out against this community. So I suggest that the best thing you could do, and I know that it seems hopeless right now, but make the best decision for yourself with regards to these bullies in the spiritual communities, in all of our communities. Try to use legal means. Try not to be a vigilante. Vigilanteism, it only gets yourself hurt, and it gets the people around you hurt. And act smart, not with your reaction and trauma, but with connecting to your higher self to do the smartest and wisest thing that is both good for you and good for the world. What I have learned in my past is that it is important to give people as many tools as possible, and to also give them the freedom to use said tools. And it's hard because you'll give out a lot of tools of healthiness and of good, strong, spiritual tools to help people, and they may not use it, but it is their free will to do that. And I can say also one of the biggest challenges that I had in not just this lifetime, but many of my lifetimes, is seeing the people I love being embroiled in these bullies, in these cult leaders, in these bad dark gurus, in these dark organizations and religions, and to see the people I love destroyed by that connection. And unfortunately, all you can do is take care of yourself in the end and bring light and love wherever you are. And the one thing I have noticed about consciousness is that just being conscious, just being aware in this world makes a difference. In every lifetime, just being aware. That's all you need to do. Be aware, be present, be good, help where you can, take care of yourself. You are the most precious thing ever. You are the hope of the future, because the more of us that walk this earth, that want every human to be sovereign and in control of their own energies and will and thoughts and emotions, the more of us that give light and hope to humanity, the more we change this world for the better. So have hope, and please, if you need help, please go seek therapy. It always really helps to get therapy, as well as seek your higher self before you act upon these things. The occult and the worlds of magic can be a very dangerous place, but it can also be a place of tremendous power, awareness, and above all, hope. And I wish you all many, many good journeys, many lifetimes of much happiness and wealth and health.